You have a respectable coin count, so you want to add an icon to your team. But the one issue is, you search the icon market, and you've got icons for millions of coins that you just cannot afford. So today guys, I'm going to be giving you the best value icons for every single position. And the reason I say best value is because if I were to say the best cheap icons, you've got some icons in this team which are 450, 400,000 coins. So the best value, the best bang for your buck, the only rule is the icon cannot cost more than 500,000 coins, because I feel like that's kind of just pushing the expensive icon area, isn't it? So let's get into it. Yeah, in my opinion, the best affordable goalkeeper icon is going to be Peter Schmeichel. As you can see below my webcam, you've got Cech and Van der Sar. Van der Sar and Yashin, the two most expensive icons, so it really comes down to Cech, Schmeichel and Casillas. But for me, I am going to choose Schmeichel because I think Casillas is a little bit too short for a goalkeeper, being only 6'1", and I do think Peter Cech's lack of play styles is what really just makes me want to choose Peter Schmeichel. He's 6'4", which is very good. His stats, like goalkeeper attributes, you don't really pay attention to. Like obviously they're all going to be solid, but you really want to be looking at height and play styles, and Schmeichel has got 3 of the 4 play styles, having the most important one being footwork. Goalkeepers will perform saves with their feet more frequently. Coming in at only 250,000 coins, Peter Schmeichel is going to be our goalkeeper. For the fullbacks, our right back is going to be Gianluca Zambrotta. Now he is 450,000 coins, but comparing him to the likes of Carlos Alberto and Cafu, who I believe shows up under the right wing back filter, but comparing him to Carlos Alberto and Cafu, who are pushing 1 million coins, I think 450,000 coins for Zambrotta is an absolute steal. 4-star, 5-star, just nice pace all around. Maybe want to go for a shadow or an anchor on him, it depends how reliant you are on the pace. He's got some solid play styles about him as well, and he does have a relentless playstyle, plus greatly reduces the long-term fatigue effects on attributes, reaction time and defensive awareness, along with the block playstyle and the slide tackle playstyle. Zambrotta is going to be my right back. Now our left back is also going to be a right back, and it's going to be Zanetti. Now Zanetti and Zambrotta are very unique, and they've both got something similar about each other. They can both play right back or left back, so you could switch them around in game. In fact, I do prefer strong foot on the strong side, so I'd rather use Zanetti as a right back, and then you could use your 5-star weak foot Zambrotta as a left back. So it's very nice kind of versatility about them, depending on what position you need, whether it be right back or left back. Zambrotta and Zanetti cover both. For me though, I do think Zanetti looks very good value, and comparing to other left backs, Roberto Carlos is too expensive, and I just think he just looks better than Ashley Cole. I don't think Ashley Cole looks too great whatsoever. He's got high work rates, a 4-star weak foot. I think you definitely want a shadow on him. I think 83 pace is a bit low for a fullback, so you definitely want to get a shadow chem style on him, and you'll just have to deal with a 73 pace or strength, sorry, but he does have some nice play styles as well. So Zanetti will be my other fullback. I was going to say right back, but they're kind of both right backs in a way. At centre back, it is going to be Fernando Hierro. Now, I was comparing him to the likes of Baresi, Nesta, and there's lots of comparable icons as well, but I think for 170,000 coins, this card just seems like a steal. And what really made me choose him over Baresi, who's also 170,000 coins, is the fact that Baresi is only 5'9" with 79 strength. Fernando Hierro, on the other hand, 6'2", medium-high work rates, a big massive green tick. Pace wise, you'd get a shadow on him, so he'd have 82 pace in game, respectable short and long passing for a centre back, and respectable balance of 83 for a centre back. Defensively, you can't ask for much more, and physical wise, you chuck a shadow on him, 87 strength by itself will be more than enough to hold up. Play styles, he's got some nice defending play styles, including the bruiser playstyle plus, but he has also got a dead ball and a long ball pass, because in real life I believe he played as a CDM for a little bit of his career, meaning as a ball playing centre back, if you're someone that likes playing out and starting attacks and having possession with your centre backs, switching the pitch maybe from your centre back up to your left cam, something along those lines, right? I think you will love Fernando Hierro, and in my opinion, 170,000, 160,000 coins is a steal for him. Centre mid will be going for the man, the myth, the legend, yeah, of course, Stevie G, who actually looks incredible with a shadow chemistry style. He will be Hullet gang. He has only got 3-star, but as I said, and if we jump on over to the footbin view here, with a shadow chemistry style on him, he is going to be a Hullet gang player. The only caution I do want to mention is for 70 agility and balance. He's not a player you'll want to get the ball with and left stick dribble, but more so a player that you'll want to claim the ball with, pass it, build up attacks with it. He's got a long ball play style as well, I believe. You have a long ball pass play style, pinged pass. So he's one of those players that you want to have just running the midfield. In the cam spot, it is going to be no other than Roberto Baggio, coming in at 400,000 coins, 5-star skiller with a 4-star weak foot. His medium attacking work rate isn't ideal, so you will want to have him on stay forward in your player instructions and custom tactics. But with a hunter chemistry style, he'll go up to 92 pace. It will boost his shooting up. His passing and dribbling is phenomenal. 74 stamina is not great, so you may want to sub him off around the 80th minute, 70th minute, especially if the match is looking like it will head to extra time. What really made me choose Baggio for this cam position is the fact he's got the technical play style plus. In my opinion, one of, if not the best play style plus an attacking player can have. It means he reaches an even higher speed when performing controlled sprint. You can perform controlled sprint by pressing down on the right bumper instead of right trigger when you do sprint, and it's kind of like the ball is glued to your feet. So I think this chem style, or play style, sorry, along with his stats with a hunter and his 5-star skills for me, just really seals the deal with this card. I do want to give an honourable mention to Hagi, who we will put on the bench. As I said, a little bit of an honourable mention for him. I think this card as well just looks really good. He looks very similar to Baggio in many ways, just minus the 5-star skills. Now I know you're looking at this team, we've got a centre mid, we've got a cam, and you're like, what about the central defensive midfielder? Obviously there's no formation with a central defensive midfielder position and a centre mid in cam, so we will just have to put him at centre mid. But my central defensive midfielder, who I think is the best bang for your buck, is no other than Rijkaard. He is 6'2", medium work rates, if only he had the high defensive work rates, because I think you really want to be using this card as a stay back CDM. With a shadow chem style, he'll go up to 85 pace in game. His passing is good. His dribbling isn't great when it comes to agility and balance, but he's got nice composure. As I said, defending already good, and with the shadow it will be even better. 89 strength by itself is more than enough to hold. Play styles as well, he has got the play style plus for intercept. He's a player you don't want to use as a box-to-box, as a centre mid. He's not one of those players. He's a player you want to have as a central defensive midfielder with a shadow chemistry style on him and have him on stay back whilst attacking. That's the type of use you want to get from this card. Honourable mention is going to be Petit, but the reason I didn't put him in is simply because of high work rates. Other than that, he looks fantastic, and he would probably even maybe take that place from Rijkaard, but the fact he's high attacking work rates is so annoying when you want to have a stay back CDM. That is not what you want. But other than that, as I said, he does look really good, so he will be our honourable mention. In the striker position, coming in at only 360,000 coins, is a little man himself, Gianfranco Zola. 4-star. He has got high medium work rates, his pace and shooting, probably get a hunter chemistry style on him, and he'll just be fantastic. His passing is good, his 89 dribbling is nice, 74 stamina. Like Baggio, you may have to look at subbing him off around the 70th or 80th minute of the game, but he's got the finesse shot play style plus for a striker. Ladies and gentlemen, this trait is amazing, especially if you're going to be using him as a get in behind striker. So if you have him as a get in behind with your player instructions, send that through ball through, he's through on goal, he's fast, especially with a hunter, and then boom, finesse that in, play style plus. Love it. Along with that, he's got the technical normal play style, and as I said earlier, left stick dribbling, controlled sprint is very meta this year as we are starting the game, and I think Zola for me, 350,000 coins. I think he deserves a place in this team. Now, when it comes to the right mid or right wing, this is where it gets really difficult, and let me show you why. These are all of the players that can can play as a right mid or a right wing in game. The cheapest on this list is 178,000 coins being Seedorf, which as a right wing I just wouldn't recommend. Perez as well. Makelele, I mean, he can play as a right mid / right wing. He can't play as a right wing, and also you'd be a fool not to use him as a CDM. So get rid of Seedorf, Makelele, Perez. You're not spoiled for option. The cheapest being 210,000 coin Shevchenko, who, I mean, just isn't going to be a great right wing. Beckham as well, I feel like is better used as a centre mid, so then you're really only left with the more expensive right wings. So we are going to break the rules, and instead of the 500,000 maximum price limit, we are going to go for Luis Figo, who I still think looks incredible value, and in fact he is only 590,000 coins. As I said, he's expensive, but maybe give me some leeway there, because it's either him or choosing Perez or Shevchenko, which as a right winger, yeah, good luck with that one. But I do think this Figo card looks really good. Get a Hunter chemistry style on him. He could be used as a central cam as well, but he's 4-star. He's got the technical playstyle plus, which we were talking about earlier, along with the power shot. He's got the trickster, the Trivella. As a right wing, as a central cam, as a right cam in a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-2 maybe, Figo does look really good value, but that's why he's a little bit on the more pricey side. It's because right mid / right wings, there's not too many of them. So Figo will be going straight in to the starting lineup as the best value right winger. In the left wing / left mid spot, if you will, it is going to be Nedved. 260,000 coins for a player that is 4-star skills with a 5-star weak foot. You'd want to get a Hunter chemistry style on him to make his pace that much better, his shooting as well. Passing is nice, dribbling, agility and balance isn't great of 80 and 77, but he's got some nice ball control. He's got good stamina as well. Play style, so he has got a power shot as a play style plus, a relentless and a rapid. Only 3 play styles is a little bit unfortunate, but he's definitely a player that with a Hunter and a 5-star weak foot you'd maybe want to use as a left or even a right cam, if you will, right, a winger, but have him cut inside, maybe make use of that 5-star weak foot. I think Nedved for 250k, great value. Probably noticing there is one position missing, and that is our second centre back, and that's because Fernando Hierro for me is without a doubt and quite a lot above the rest of the other icon centre backs to best value. But we do have a second best value centre back in mind that you can pick up for almost 100,000 more coins than Fernando Hierro, and that is going to be Nesta. Now, he's got 2 more pace than Hierro, medium high work rate, 6'2", so the exact same height. Passing not as good, his dribbling as well, agility and balance on the turn. He may be a little bit slow, but defensively and physical wise he's fantastic, along with some very nice defending play styles with anticipate and the play style plus for the slide tackle. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been your boy Davis, and in my opinion, this is the best value icons in every single position on EAFC 24.